Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. 'Cause I don't care about you anymore. So you can't hurt me like you did before. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you find this.
Hello everyone, welcome. Sorry we were having technical difficulties, could not get the stream to come up for some reason, but we went through, just redid everything, and here we are. So, welcome everyone. What is up, Jacob? How's it going? Go ahead here and make sure everything is turned on. There we go. Yo, what's up, Dubo? What's up, Nabil? What's going on, guys and girls out there? So we're gonna be forming up the two spatial magic users event. Good times. I think we went over pretty much everything that's new on the after the update as well. I already did the defend the capital Raya attacks. I showed you guys that at Wizard King level. Showed you the new Relic at level 5, and we even talked about should you summon or skip on the new Finral Jammer and Languorous attacker, which obviously a lot of you have probably saw that by now. So yeah, pretty much nothing else going on. Now, I didn't look at this yet. Let's see what bugs they supposedly might have fixed. Okay. I love how they say we are unable to compensate for any shortcomings. I gotta love that. So really nothing. And I have heard that a lot of people are experiencing bugs still in PvP. I have not played PvP yet, so I've not gotten crashed. So we'll see. I don't even know if I have any tries left. Do I have any? I should have some tries. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and find some easy people so I can auto while I'm talking to you fine folks. Thank God for this banner. Now time to save for SCU. There you go. That's the idea, Jacob. Yo, what's up, M1? Josh, I have 6,012 powers free to play, and it's hard to beat Grand Knight Raya. Really, it all kind of depends on what kind of team setup you're really running. I mean, you could try to run like a defensive down unit with some kind of, AoE, and then that might work. So I don't know if you have Catherine built up or not, but that might be a pretty good pull for, or I'm sorry, a pretty good character for you to run in that team. Catherine is just so good in pretty much everywhere in the game because that AoE defense down is just so nice, and it's a big defense down too. It's 2XL. The only thing that's wrong with it is I don't believe you get any blue gem drops. So if you're trying to like boost up, you know, your AA gauge, that might be a little issue, but it's totally worth the defense down for sure. Valtos Relic or Raya's Relic? If you're talking about healers, Raya's Relic all day long. The only thing Valtos is actually giving you is that little bit of speed. But that little bit of speed versus a bigger amount of wisdom and HP, you know, it leans a little bit towards being better for a healer. But both are very, very good. I mean, you're going to, you know, depending on how you want to use them. Is that Nanogenics? That ain't the real Nanogenics. That's somebody fucking around. If that's the real Nanogenics, that'd be kind of funny. Let's see. Who else is not too weak, but good enough for me to just auto while I'm reading the chat? That one's got Devil. That could be a little... actually, this team might be okay. I'm just trying to find some teams that I can auto without paying attention, but not being too weak to where I'm getting crappy points. So I can pay attention to the chat. Valtos Relic, already read that. Yo, what's up, Prince? How's it going? Hey, did you end up going live? Yes. I finally am live here, legit. What's up? I have a 5-star Catherine. Interesting. Do you have a 6-star Black also? Because if so, you could use his equipment on her, and even at 5 stars, she might be okay for you, stat-wise. hopefully you'll be able to keep her alive long enough to utilize her defense down. You can try that. Who is the best leader in JP right now? That's kind of tough to say, FMAB, because I still feel it really depends on what your play style is. Wow, that devil just looks like he's being hanged right now. Did anyone notice that? Dude, somebody was hanging that devil with an invisible rope. that was pretty savage. Weird looking animation right there. Josh, is the gloomy robe good, and which is the best healer? Yes, Alex, it is very good. If you guys watch my Wizard King video that I just posted, I showed you the stats at level 5. It is actually very, very good. One of the better free-to-play relics we actually can get in the game right now. So, yes, if you can, try and get that to level 5, you can utilize that on your healers. You can even put that on some tanks that have stat buffs to make use of that wisdom. But overall, definitely a good relic. Yep. For Mimosa, the new relic good or sacrificial robe? The new Mimosa. Sorry. The the new relic is very good for Mimosa, Kenny. It's good for any healer. I'm in a dilemma which to use, speed or wisdom. I would go with wisdom, because there's no guarantee more speed is going to equal more heals, and wisdom we do know guarantees more heal. So you're talking RNG versus a guarantee, and in my book, when you're playing against any kind of odds, always go with the sure bet. So always go wisdom over speed, in my opinion, for any kind of heals, because at least when you do heal, it's going to be good. That makes sense. Okay, this one, well, 35 points. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh boys, it's been a long day. I think I've been up over a day again. Rip. It's been a long one. I'll tell you guys that for one. It's been a long day. But after we get through some of this grinding here on this new event, I will have covered completely all the new content. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I try to get the content out as quick as I possibly can. Depending on how Grand Cross's maintenance schedules are going to be, I don't know if I'll be able to get on top of all of the games going forward. Like, as soon as they drop, it might be on like a few hour delay, maybe even a half a day delay. But I will try and get that content out the day that it drops as much as I can, obviously. But right now, we're only focusing mostly on Black Clover, so it's kind of easy to do. But going forward, it might become a little bit more difficult. But it will come. That's what she said. So I have Devil and Leash, and I have 120 Phantom Sheets. Should I 6-star Leash first? Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a legit question. Do you struggle beating any kind of content? Like, are you struggling with any kind of content? Well, I actually want to kind of fight this team. Well, no, because I'm not running... No, my team's built more around spamming AAs over DPS. They might be able to actually screw me a bit. Let's just fight that team. So I have Devil... Yeah, so it really depends. Are you struggling to beat any kind of content? If not, then you don't really need the DPS for Leashed. If you are struggling to beat certain content, then you might want to do so. But, SD Uno could be around the corner, man. And then you'd only have to pull him one time, legit. And then you'd have your 80 sheets, and then boom, instant 6-star, one of the best units in the entire game. For a long time, hopefully. And he has one of the best relics in the game as well. So... as long as you're not struggling to beat content, you could just go ahead and just wait for SD Uno and only have to pull him once. So you're saving yourself a lot of resources trying to pull for dupes of him. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get 80 sheets built up before SD Uno gets here. That way, hopefully I can pull him early, just one time, and then get out of the banner. Because I love Royal Knight on Asta. He's very, very good. It's just SD Uno is better. And he has a good relic. I mean, just his skill set, everything. His leader skill, everything is good about him. He's just a solid, all-purpose unit. He's going to be good for the Tower of Dreams whenever we get that. He's going to be good for every defense capital event in the game. He's just perfect. So, if he does drop very soon, I'd like to be prepared and have my 80 sheets. So if you guys got 80 sheets out there and you're not struggling to beat content, then, just hold tight and save them up. That way, when that banner does drop, you don't have to bend over backwards to try and get a whole bunch of copies. I should have 160 sheets by that time. It comes out. You never know, legit. He could be here next week. You never know. And if he comes with Royal Knight Asta also power creeps leashed. So again, legit, kind of comes back to my point. As long as you're not struggling, I probably wouldn't do it right now. I would just wait to see when the next big banner comes out and then 6-star those units. What should you say is the best free-to-play team? The best free-to-play team right now is mostly Black Bulls, and I'm not going to lie. Black Bulls just have such good, solid units that are 3 and 4 stars. You have the 4-star Charmy, which can do a ton of damage. You have Grade Transformation at 3-star that can do a lot of single target damage. You've got Magna as the 3rd best leader in the game right now. As a 3-star, you got one of the better healers in the game right now as a 3-star Noelle. So, I mean, just a lot of the Black Bull units and whatever you re-rolled for. Be it either Leashed or Black Asta. If you have a Marileona, obviously. Salamander. If you don't have a Salamander, you can go to Mars. If you don't have Mars or Henry, then you can go down to Kiato or Soul as solid 4-star tanks. Unfortunately, Klaus is not a good 3-star tank. I wouldn't use him as a tank. Even if he was your only option, I would just run another healer or something, or just another unit and try and get him as much HP as possible because, oh my goodness, is Klaus very bad. But, so we did our PvP. Let's go into this new event here, talk about the new Relic, how it's not so good. Let's go to the exchange shop real quick. Alright, so this is the new Relic, Tornado Feather. I'm going to be front with y'all. This is trash. Like, if it wasn't for the fact I just wanted it for collection, I would not even recommend using the fucking exchange points to even get it. It's trash. Like, this is a fucking joke of a relic. Like, this is absolute garbage. I would never use this for fucking anything. I mean, it's a waste of whoever drew it. The artist who drew that, I'm sorry, but they did you dirty, my friend. They made you draw something and release it to the players and made it trash. So my condolences to the artist of this feather. You were shat on big time. RIP. So that is the only thing different in the shop compared to every other shop, because every shop's been basically the same damn thing. So there you guys go. Nothing really special about that at all. But anyways, let's farm this up, get our free jewels. You guys know we love free jewels around here. Free jewels, the better. And thankfully, since we can skip this banner, all the jewels that we accumulate today, we can save. So that's always a double thumbs up. Now, I know a lot of people are probably disappointed because they're like, oh, but I wanted SC today. I can kind of get some of your frustration, especially if you're a whale. But just bear with me. This allows a lot more free-to-play players to save up, and that means more players will stay in the game. Nothing kills the game faster than all the free-to-plays jumping ship. And I'm saying this to all the whales too. If you're a whale, you want the game to be free-to-play friendly as best as it can while still catering to some of the whales. And the reason why I say that is you can whale all you want, but if the free-to-plays are gone, the game is dead. Then it just becomes whale versus whale. And since PvP is not even that rewarding to begin with, it's even less than that. So you want the free-to-plays to have opportunities to take a break, step back, recharge their batteries, and be ready to go for the next big thing. And then when the next big thing drops, whales can go all in, free-to-plays can still sustain themselves, and everybody wins. So it's not a bad thing when we have these break periods and banners. And honestly, whales are going to go for these 2 units anyways. So, they're still going to get what they want in terms of spending money for enjoyment. But, yeah, the free-to-plays definitely need a break. And this was a much, much deserved break time for free-to-play. So I am thankful that for at least another week, free-to-plays can save. Laugh loud, rip artist. Yep. He still gets the check, though. I hope he got the check, Jacob. You never know with Bandai. SD, you know, today would have killed a ton of players. I mean, it really, honestly, if you think about it, it probably would have legit, because a lot of people would either have to decide to reroll or miss out on potentially getting him, depending on how long his banner was going to be around for. Now, I will say, oh man, I should have had that picture for my fucking thumbnail. Damn it. Damn it, I should have done these first. Whatever. But anyways, so... fuck, I lost my train of thought now. Noel now more amazing. Is BD Asta better than SD Uno? Oh, by the way, Sinbad, what did JP get after maintenance? I completely forgot to actually go check. Laugh loud, I came real quick after watching your other video. Josh, Vito is trash. Vito is next 7-star on JP. Also, VD Noel and VD Vanessa both get buff. Wait, they get buff? The Valentine's Day units got buffed? Whoa, 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 whoa. Sinbad, tell me more. I'm probably going to have to go look into this, and I'm probably going to have to make another video before I go away later. But Noel Valentine's Day is already OP. You guys have seen me use her quite a lot here on the channel. She's amazing. And they gave her a buff? What? Is BD Asta better than SD Uno? Perhaps, I think so. Mostly because of just the sheer 7-star stats. If SD Uno was 7-star, he'd probably be better than BD Asta. But since BD Asta has an amazing skill set and he's 7-star with that crazy 1400 plus attack, he's obviously going to be better. But if they were both 7-stars, then it'd be really hard. You'd really have a debate going on for who would be truly better at that point. But yeah, definitely two super strong units right there. They just made Vito 7-star though. Bros, Vito is just, ugh. He's like one of the worst 5-stars, man. And why are you gonna make him 7-star, dude? Why? I don't know if 7-stars would even make him that much, like, make him even decent. I don't know. I'd have to wait till that day gets here, and then we'll have to test it, but yikes. Yes, Kenny, unless you have done almost no quests for jewels, no way to get 20k gems for 7 days. Yeah, that'd be very, very hard to try and to accomplish without spending some money. They would buff her once she leaves the store. Kinda happy I did end up getting Noel now, laugh a lot. I mean, Noel Valentine's was very, very good. It was definitely a hard pass for a lot of players, especially if you're looking for a solid tank that you could put on Black Bull formation. But, you know, just because Vanessa was in that banner, just made it really hard to want to pull. Kind of similar to the situation we're in right now with Languorous being very, very good. He actually just power crept leeched for taking the #1 spot in DPS right now in Global. But he's in a banner with Finral that's going to be power crept literally just a couple weeks from now when the White Day banner drops. So it just really hurt the value of that banner. And thus why I said to skip. Not to mention, neither one of those units are going to be like groundbreaking, and we have no new content. So with nothing new to beat, what's the point of getting a strong unit that literally isn't going to do anything more than you can already do with your current setup? So until we get some new content, hopefully, you know, Tower of Dreams or even some more defense capital ranking events, there's really no need to even summon for anything at this point. And that's the problem that the game is in right now, that a lot of people are quitting. There's nothing to do. We need content, Bandai. And I'm sorry, but these event shops that are basically just going to kill free-to-play stamina are not content. These are just rinse and repeat. We need some actual invigorating, strategic type of content. So give us Tower of Dreams. Give us weekly ranking, defense capital, something. Either of those ideas are much better than PvP, because that's really all there is to do right now, is PvP. And PvP, you literally get through it in like 10 minutes and then you're done for like 5 hours. So, it's not that interesting. Josh proved to everyone yesterday that Uno is a Black Bull. I honestly, dude, I'm still awake. I still have not slept since I made those videos yesterday early when I was tired as fuck. But basically, yeah, I accidentally messed up the video and I put Yuno in my Black Bull team. So I had to take the video down, re-upload a new one with Didi Asta. So that was fun. That was just a waste of time. But the 60-some people who got to watch that video before I took it down, I bet you guys got a kick out of that. Overlord, why not just reset the story with new chapters so that we can get crystals again? You're thinking way too free to play for Bandai. There ain't no way they'll do that. They'll never do that. Hell, JP's only got 6 more stages than we do in story, and that game's over a year old. So there you go. Like literally, you're talking maybe another 1,000. About another 1,000 jewels that you can farm from the JP story compared to global. Like, it's that bad. I got 1 Yami dupe, just need 1 more. Yo, King, nice. Same here. I've needed 1 dupe since day 1, man. My damn account has had 1 dupe of Yami legit since day 1. I cannot, for whatever reason, pull another dupe. Alright, so we've went through all those. Not bad. Let's actually see how many, I didn't even count. Where are we at right now? Okay, so we're very close to kind of where I want to be. Because what you want is you want to try and get, I think was it 10,000? Yeah, 10,000 jewels. Because you want to get the 1,800 step 1, 3,600 step 2, and 3,600 step 3. And then you get that guaranteed step 4. So what my game plan is, well, what it was if SD Uno dropped today, I was going to try and farm up about 10,000 jewels and then do 4 steps and then hope the fuck I pulled SD Uno 1 time so I could get out of the banner and then 6-star him with rainbow sheets as soon as I get up to 80. But since he didn't drop today, obviously I can save up a bit more. But yeah, 10,000 was the goal. So now we'll be able to get that no matter what. But hopefully now I can get even a little bit more. I just hope I get good luck. Bandai screwed me hard on the last 2 banners. If you guys watch my summoning videos, holy shit did they go after me. Whew, they made me a prison bitch. They made me a prison bitch. They put me in a jail cell with Big Bubba. Alright, so we don't have... Wait, actually, let me go back and look. I want to see what units we can run, because obviously I'm not going to summon for the units in the current banner. So, oh crap, I didn't mean to click the prologue. Shit. And if you guys did not notice, you guys noticed that the 2 spatial magic user storyline actually brought up the whole Royal Knights. And if you guys don't know, when we saw SD Yuna and Royal Knight Asta, well, there you go. It just further leads me to believe that the next banner should be SD Yuno and Royal Knight Asta, or they should be very, very close to dropping. Because with the whole feather being the relic in the current event, with what they kind of like dropped a little bit of dialogue here in the current 2 spatial magic users event story prologue, yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, those 2 units should be coming very, very close. I'm assuming maybe next week, maybe early March before White Day, maybe a little bit after White Day. It should be soon though. It has to be soon. They're definitely teasing us. But anyways, let me go to the rules real quick, see what units I can run. So we can run Seki and Leo, and that's it. So I can run Seki and Leo. That sounds awesome. All right. I don't think I've ever ran Seki for anything ever. But I guess now we have a reason to. All right, let's just sure, why not? We don't even need to run any of this shit. Let's run our boy Leo and Seki. Where are you at? Boom. There we go. And now it's time to drop all of our skip tickets. Joy. Rip skip tickets. Yes, absolutely, King. Absolutely. Like I said in my review, Summoner Skip, Languorous is now the #1 DPS in Global. He's power crept everyone else. It's just SD Uno would power creep him. and it's like, and I feel that he's close. I feel like this was a trap banner, not to mention the fact that both those units are not limited, so they will be returning units. So you can always pull Languorous at a different... Hell, you could pull Languorous in the SD Uno and Archaeosta banner. I mean, there you go. So, I mean, they're going to be here to stay. They're they're what I like to call perma units, where they're just going to get added to the permanent pool of characters. So you can always pull those 2 units later on anyway. So it's 100% skip. Who's better, SD Uno or Valkyrie Noelle? SD Uno. SD Uno hands down. Valkyrie Noelle is very good. We briefly talked about her on the channel, I think, once upon a time. But SD Uno, he just does too much of everything. He's got AoE. He's got damage. He's got an amazing relic that actually power creeps Funeral Mirror. It's Funeral Mirror on steroids. He's going to be pretty much one of the top tier units that you're going to run in your team for pretty much every game mode that exists in the game, including Tower of Dreams whenever we get that. And he even is still going to be ran on teams with 7 stars. That's how good he is. You're going to have Black Divider Asta and SD Uno on the same team, because you're still not going to have enough of anything else to take SD Uno off of your team. You're still going to run him with 7 stars. So just think about that for a minute. That's how good he is. His entire skill set, top to bottom, leader skill, everything, solid. I might even do a review for him and Royal Knight Asta. We briefly talked about them before, but I might actually just go ahead and do a review now, since we know they're not here yet, and it could be at least another week or more. So I might do a review video talking about those units either later today or tomorrow. So a lot of you that aren't familiar with why SD Uno is being hyped up and why he's really, really good, you'll know. Unfortunately, Devil was a little bit overhyped in my opinion. That's why I tried to push for at least a little bit more, because I felt like he was the better pick in that banner after I did some testing. So unfortunately, Devil was a little bit overhyped. He's still solid. You can use him as a really good tank. If you need a tank in PvE. He's not really ideal for PvE, but you could throw him in a front line and just not use his arcane art, and then he's a solid tank. And of course, he's really, really good in PvP. But outside of that, it's just kind of like, I got more use. Pretty much, I got more mileage off of Leech than I do Devil. If that makes sense. Yeah, you gotta get, like, the thing with the Wizard King Raya is you have to deal with damage immunity and spamming dodge. They do so much dodge spamming that's a little bit annoying. That's why I said you want to run like a lot of really heavy AoEs or units that can do multiple attacks. That way you can try and get around that dodge crap. Definitely a good way to go. But when you get Raya down to just him, then he's easy. He's easy as gets. I don't know. I was thinking of a good word. I was thinking of a fancy word for easy, but the only thing I was thinking about was hookers. So, I was like, hey, you can't get no easier than that. Throw out a dollar bill and you're gonna have an enjoyable evening, unless, of course, you pick up some travelers that you don't want. Then you don't want that. Probably best you guys just find a waifu and stick with that instead. It's a lot safer. There you go. Little advice from Josh first at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Yo, what's up, Easy? How's it going? Man, I wish we could use... I just wish we could just use all of our stamina pots at once and just burn all of the skip tickets we want at once. You could literally get this done in a second. Yeah, the crashing is a pain in the ass. They really need to fix that. I mean, the rewards aren't that great to begin with, but they could at least fix it. That way, people can at least, you know, somewhat enjoy the game modes that we do have available. I'm just going to try and farm this up enough tonight, guys, to go ahead and get all the summon tickets. And then we're going to go do some summons. Trying to get my final copy of Yami, if he would finally drop for me. Calvin, how many stamina pots do you think I've bought on this game so far? I don't even know. I don't even remotely even have a number for you. It was several hundreds, maybe even 1,000 by now. I don't know. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, no lie. And I have never even fully cleared out a shop, like bought every single individual thing to where there was nothing left, because it's like, wow. It's not free-to-play friendly at all. Not even a bit. Stamina pot packs is the best thing in this game, in my opinion. Laugh loud. I mean, yeah, you get the most value because you can use those stamina pots to farm up pretty much everything you need to. Especially with the fact that, I don't know if you guys notice this now, and if you haven't, I'm sorry to break your heart, but the 2 times drop rates, 2 times Yule, 2 times everything is now gone. So farming for anything, any kind of materials now, is going to suck. And I mean suck really bad. A lot of people took that 2 times for granted, and now you're going to really feel the next level grind. If you are especially trying to get your units to 6 stars and you're trying to farm up all the Grimoire board materials, if you're trying to get relics to drop in dungeons, all that stuff is going to be a bitch. I made a Reddit post about it. Double drop rates is gone. I told the subreddit to prepare and farm. There you go, Calvin. That's the way to look out for the community. I know Adam, one of the other fellow YouTubers, he made a video about that. I was going to make a video about it. I saw he already made a video, so I just kind of left that be. He made a video about that, I think, yesterday, telling people to go out there and farm up stuff. So hopefully a lot of people watched that video and were farming up as much as they could yesterday. Some people might not even realized. But yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So, I think the worst thing now it's going to suck trying to farm up is skip tickets. No more 2 times drops for skip tickets, guys. So that's going to be a pain in the ass trying to build up a lot of skip tickets now for these damn events. And it's going to be hard to farm up to get the level 5 materials for your relics. Which, those cost 12 stamina a run. And there's so much shit in there that can drop. That's not what you need. It's just going to be a bitch. It's going to be a bitch. I don't have the jewels to be able to do that right now, right now. I would love to show him off, but I don't have enough jewels to go into that banner, because I have to be able to have jewels for ST Uno. And right now I'm kind of playing a bit free to play at the moment. Because last 2 banners basically tried to break me. So I have to slow down a little bit here. Yeah, it was rough. Those banners were rough. What is the B times things on Languorous AA mean? Oh, what do you mean, King? Oh, the 8 times thing. Oh, he can attack. He attacks 8 times to random units. I think he can actually hit 1 unit and then actually hit another unit if there's multiple on the board. Or he can hit the same unit if you have perfect RNG, perhaps 8 times in a row. So it really just depends. But yeah, it's a lot of damage. Bend you over. Yep, yes they did. Yes they did. Bandai did a good job of that, that's for sure. Farming the 6-star flower items is now so hard. Oh, yep, definitely. Yeah, that devil leash banner sucked. I did 4 rounds and didn't get even 6-star leash. Rip. What are you farming for in the shop, Josh? We're just going to be trying to farm up all the tickets real quick. I'm probably going to go through 2 more full, stamina recharges, and then we're going to go see if we have enough. Unfortunately, since I'm not really pulling for the 2 new units, at least at this time, I do not get the maximum amount of drops. So, rip. So, this is going to take even more stamina than usual. Hey, how are you beating this event with that power? Oh, I'm using skip tickets, Jinx. I've already beaten it. Once you beat a stage 1 time, you can then use a skip ticket, which doesn't actually make you fight at all. You're literally just skipping through it and getting the rewards. So, that's what we're doing. Actually, we might have enough to just buy up all the tickets right after we do this. We'll go find out. I give you my luck to get your Yami. I pulled mine so you can have my luck. Yes, I need one. I just need one. I need one Yami drop, bro. One. Alright, let's see if this is enough. I don't even know. We're at almost 4K. The higher currency. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we'll buy those later because those are garbage. And I always save the Phantom Sheets for last because they're going to cost the most. As you can see, if I buy up all these sheets, I will have over 80 sheets. I should be over 100, but if you guys didn't watch my one video, I talked about what happened with me and Didi Asta. Oh my god, I'm not even going to go back into that again. I'm not even going to get back into that shit again. Alright, gotta scroll all the way down here. Oh, there we go. Let's buy up all these real quick. Were these the highest currency ones? Okay, thank you. Then I think we'll have them all then. Sweet. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to get all of them. That's awesome. These are like the fucking best things for free to plays. As long as you can hopefully pull some good units out of it. Stamina pots are also a big thing, obviously. What do we need to really buy at the moment? I think so. We'll buy all these keys and shit later. I don't even use these gate keys that much. Alright, let's go summon. Let's do some summoning. We all love the summon. It's like the best thing about gacha games, right? Never know what you're gonna get, like Forrest Gump. Alright. My nemesis, the damn 5-star captain featured fucking banner. This banner has been nothing but a pain in my ass to me. Somehow I've not pulled Jack yet, which is the only captain I don't own from this banner. And this banner refuses to give me a Yami, and I've done, I don't even know how many fucking summons. But we're going in with 11, and then we're going to do our 6 singles. Hopefully we pull a damn Yami. Here we go. I was going to say, please don't be saying downloading, because then that'll be a Jack. Oh, no, no, Bandai, why you keep doing this to me, bro? All useless. All useless. I already have all the 4 stars maxed out, so. Completely useless. Rip. All sheets. This banner does not give me any love at all. Okay. Unless I go, nope, garbage. Garbage. Skip. Summon again. Let's go. I'm just waiting for it to say downloading so I know I'm getting a Jack. Just to really tilt me. Nope. Nope. What's wrong with doing singles, King? You don't get an additional summon on this banner. It's 11 tickets for 11 summons. You don't get the free one that you get on a multi. Yeah, there's no difference doing multis and singles on this banner. Damn it. Honey. Alright, I don't know. I think this is our last one. Still no Yami. No 5-star at all. Rip the dream. I think that's it. Yep. Wow. So the banner continues to just say fuck you. And it's crazy too because the rates are 0.5% on all of these units. Vengeance, Jack, Charlotte, Fuglion, Nozo, and Yami. No love, boy. What is that, like 1, 2? It's 3% rates and no 5 stars. Rip. It's an 11-time disappointment. Yeah, I definitely prefer doing singles on this banner since there is no bonus single summon, or I'm sorry, no bonus summon for doing a multi. And if you do 11 in a row, or if you do 11 right off the bat and it's an instant disappointment, it does feel worse than doing singles. Because at least singles, you have 11 different chances to possibly get something that you don't know. You know, you can't tell the future. But when you do 11 at a time and you just see all 11 right there at once and you're just like, ah, fuck. It's definitely a bad feeling. We should have did 17 singles. Maybe we would have better luck. I don't know. That banner can fuck off. Yo, what's up, Digital? How's it going? I gave you my luck on a multi. Well, your luck didn't work, King. The luck didn't come through. We got shafted. That banner has never been kind to me. But then again, this is just my ongoing trend in this game right now. I'm just being completely shafted left and right. The banner has not been kind to me at all. The only banner that was good to me was recently was the Valentine's Day banner. That banner was really kind to me. But ever since then, man, we're like on a we're on a downward slope right now. I don't know how many of these we're gonna keep doing. I don't even know what to buy now from that shop actually. Probably just farm up a bunch and wait till the shop's almost going away and just seeing what I need. So I know I need the rainbow sheets. I already bought the summoning tickets, unfortunately. I wish we could buy fucking jewels. Why can't they throw those in the shop? Like, hey, here's, you know, 500 jewels or here's 1,000 jewels. Like, can we buy those? That would be awesome. Josh, did you see the Petite Clover waifu wallpaper that was sick? What, King? I don't believe so. Are you talking about the new ending of the latest episode where you had Noelle and Mimosa laying there half naked? Is that what you're talking about? In the last episode? Yeah, that's what you're talking about. I should have known. I should have known. Yep. Yeah, I saw that. They were getting really edgy there, weren't they? Where do I farm skip tickets, Jinx? You have to do that at the rank up gate, first stage, first or second stage. The problem is you're not going to be getting the skip tickets like you did before because 2-time drops are now gone. So, yikes. Now you're going to have to do it probably more the hard way where you actually physically have to manually do the stages over and over again. Which just thinking about that right now just sounds like cancer. You get -5 points in Man of Culture category. Let me tell you about Culture, King. Let me tell you about Culture. At the end of the day, what you were looking at was 2 half-naked cartoons that were either a JPEG or a PNG. Which makes it even worse than looking at a nude Playboy magazine, which is a real woman, but a JPEG. So there you go. Exactly, anime. That's another good point. They're not even of legal age in America. But then again, if you're not from America, then you probably don't care. Yup, Mona Lisa is a JPEG on paper. There you go. That's right. That's true. That's true, Mitchell. That's true. Well, see, people get confused. The crash is real. People get confused because they're always like, why does all these anime female characters always look so young, or they give them like a more adult filled out bodies, but they're like teenagers. And what people don't know, I don't know how many of you know this in the chat, but actually the legal consent age in Japan is 14. So technically all these 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds that they show off in animes, to them is very much a normal day-to-day thing. But over here in America, obviously the legal age of consent is, I believe, 18, but there is exceptions at 16, depending on what, you know, the judge would say, I guess, or what the parents think of it, or whatever. You know, if you've been emancipated legally, all that kind of other bullshit. But, yeah, that's why, you know, when you see anime characters, people are like, why do they look so damn young? You know, that's why. Because the legal age over there is much, much younger than a lot of places. And that's not even the youngest. If you guys are in the Middle East, I brought this up in the Discord yesterday. The Middle East, they actually have some of the more higher-ups actually get paired up. Some of, like, the more, you know, royalty over there, they actually get paired up with children. Children, not even teens. They're pre-teens. They're children, and they marry them because that's their wife. That's who they were paired with. That's some of the cultures over there in the Middle East. So America is really definitely behind on the times when it comes to, like, cultural morality and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see the differences in the world, how everyone kind of has their own little, you know, bubble of what they consider, you know, okay or not okay. It's definitely a very diverse cultural world for sure. Okay, Ted. Ted is, yeah. Well, we know where we're going to find Ted in 10 years. He's going to be in a jail cell with Big Bubba. Gordon has coronavirus. That's funny. Age is just a number and jail is just a place. I guess. But I don't think it's a place you want to be, and I don't think it's a number that you'd like. There you go. You know what? Stick to the high ground, guys. Why go for the 14-year-old when you can go for the 14-year-old mother? I mean, come on, guys. Let's think logically here. You don't even have to have a kid. They're already grown up. The woman already took care of the kid for you. Now you get the mama. Boom! There you go. Jackpot. See that? That's logical thinking, gentlemen. That's how you do it. Unless you're like me, then you have like 4 kids. But it's fine. Some people like having kids. I like having kids. Kids are awesome. But, yeah. There you go. That's the right logical thinking anime. That's the way to do it. I saw what you did there, Michael, and WTF, my friend. I am not even repeating what you just said. I am not repeating what you just said, Mitchell. I caught that. Someone ship my boy Seki, please. You guys are terrible in the chat today. Everybody's head's in the gutter. We all fucking bullying here or what? You guys are bullying 300 right now. It's a 3-star accessory, Serpent Orb, which increases defense and wisdom large, good for a healer? Or is it better to place a 5-star accessory, which increases only wisdom? Probably the one with wisdom. Damn, because, I mean, defense isn't really a priority for a healer. They usually have some pretty good defense, base defense, and pretty decent HP to begin with. You really want to just focus on getting their HP up to keep them more alive and their wisdom. Or you can do a combination of wisdom, speed, and HP, depending on your situation. Call the popo. Josh, can you activate rant mode? Rant mode? No, that's not something that's activatable. That's something that has to just be like, it has to be triggered. They're like, there has to be certain situations, certain circumstances that have to be met, like certain requirements, if you will, before I can activate into rant mode. Bandai does a pretty good job of getting me into rant mode, though. I'm not going to lie. If they would have dropped, like, BD Asta today, I would have entered rant mode instantly. It would have just been, like, just a natural progression. It would have been like, oh, I'm pissed. No! Our first crash of today. Yay! Wizard King for Raya is pretty difficult. Yeah, he's no slouch. Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is a legend. He's gonna go down in the Anime Hall of Fame as undefeated. No one can beat Mr. Popo. He's too strong. Yup, anime. Yup. Damn it. I thought I clicked skip, but god damn it. No fucking way. Not what I clicked. Rip 7 stamina. I just love how it just says available attempts infinite. It's just like it just fucks with you. Feels like you have to do it infinite amount of times. I haven't gotten any crashes at all this entire game. I feel so weird. I crashed like 12 times in PvP this last week. Could someone please help me with an issue I have in this game? Ooh, what is it, Mazen? Like actually playing a raid, Shadow Legends, on Josh? Bro. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you. Keep talking about raid Shadow Legends, man. I'm gonna send you to the shadows. Alright, guys. We're gonna do like a couple more full recharges and then we're gonna get out of here because this is absolutely boring. Josh, do you play Raid Shadow Legends? Kenny, do you want to get banned? Yo, Kenny, do you watch South Park? Do you know what happens to Kenny on that show? Keep talking about Shade Shadow Legends. I can't even talk. Keep talking about Raid Shadow Legends, man. You're going to be joining fucking It Ain't It Chief in the Shadow Realms, man. Anime fucking is going to be entering that domain with you guys. I'm going to have a whole fucking collection of fucking souls, man. I got crashed for the 8th time. Yo, there you go, YNG. Join the crash party. We crashed once so far on stream. I'm sure I'll crash another 50 times throughout the week. I'd pay to watch Josh play Raid last one. Dude, I would rage every 10 seconds. Because I've saw people play that fucking game. Dude, that game is super pay to win. It's like you have to fucking... You already got to have your credit card ready to go before you install the game. It's like, oh, Mom, I'm downloading Raid Shadow Legends. Can I have your credit card? For what, honey? I just have a feeling I'm going to need it. Fucking teaching kids early, man. Same kid 10 minutes later fucking breaking his computer, breaking his phone or whatever. Because he didn't pull whatever he wanted. Watch him get sponsored by them. Bro, fuck that. They better... keep that shit to themselves. They'd have to pay me a shitload of money. A shitload. Get one of those bark trucks to back up in my driveway, bro, and then we'll talk. Imagine Ali intro playing on starting Raid Shadow Legends, man. Who? I don't know who that is, King. I'm assuming that's probably a YouTuber, I'm assuming, or a streamer. I'm waiting for 7 Deadly Sins. Yup, March 3rd, guys. Speaking of that, I'll be doing a 7 Deadly Sin stream tomorrow evening. Well, later today, rather. This evening, I should say. Jumping back into kind of where we left off. Why did I go in there again? That's the second time I misclicked. I feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links again. I'm misclicking. I misplayed. I should have set that trap card. Just look up Ali intro meme when you get free time. It's funny. EST or PST? EST, love. It'll be... What time is it right now? Hold on. So it's like 5:30 a.m. for me right now. So it's going to be like 12... It's going to be like 15 hours away. 15, 16 hours from now. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Because I don't know how much more videos I'm going to make today. This is like already my like 5th video in the last 12 hours. So I'm a little bit burnt out at the moment. I might make one more video perhaps before this evening, but it's gonna be kind of I'm gonna kind of pace my day out a little bit more. I got some shit to do anyways, but at least you guys got a live stream early today, and you got 2 videos talking about all the latest news and stuff going on in the game. Summoner Skip obviously was the most important banner, because I want to make sure that players know as soon as possible, hey, don't summon on this banner, it's not worth it. And I know a lot of players always rely on me getting those videos out as soon as I can, so I definitely wanted to make sure that was out before anything else was done. The free-to-play should be happy this week. Save, save, save. What was you asking, legit? Ted, do you have Charlotte or Catherine? So you're on the East Coast as well, love. Same as Lewis, Toronto. Speaking of Toronto, I need to go back up to Toronto. It's beautiful up there. Niagara Falls, man. One of these days I need to get back up there. It's been a while. It's been a few years since I've been in Toronto. I don't have bull formation either. Can't get the guy to drop. Yami's just being an asshole to everyone. Waiting for Bandai to answer is fun when you can't log in your account. Rip, what happened, Taze? Ouch. Did you, yeah, guys, remember, you got to reset your password every 2 weeks. Mark it on your calendars, wherever your calendars are, your phones, your computer, your wall, your refrigerator. Make sure that you mark every 14 days that you need to change your password. Even if you just change it back to the password you already had it, you just need to update it. That way, in case for whatever reason you get kicked out of your account, your phone gets corrupted, your game's data gets messed up, whatever, you're able to get back in. So, you know, again, make sure you do that every 14 days. I have no fucking idea why this game does not have a bind system to your Facebook, Twitter, Google, or anything like that. That is just fucking dumb. It's stupid. Was this game made in 2010? Actually, don't answer that question, because we might be a little bit closer to the truth than we want to know, than we want to realize. So, don't answer that question. It probably was made in 2010, and they just slapped some fucking Black Clover shit in there. I think that's stupid system. Why not just link it to Google Play? I mean, honestly, Taze, I don't know why. I've never seen a game not have, like, within like the last 5 or 6 years, I've never seen a mobile game that was a gacha, especially, that did not have that type of feature that you could bind it to something. Makes no sense, especially when other Bandai games all have a binding system. So it's like even more stupid. What are you farming? I'm farming the new event, love. I'm just trying to, you know, burn through it as quick as possible, because this is probably one of the most boring aspects of the game. So I'm just kind of trying to get through it as quick as possible. And the best way to farm these events is during a live stream, because it lets me kind of distract myself from the boring farming I'm doing and talk to you guys. And I'm hoping that a lot of you are farming this event while listening and chatting as well. That way you guys are being distracted and not so bored during your farm sessions, so we can all just kind of be less bored. Otherwise, you're going to be probably watching Netflix, or yeah, let's just be honest, you're probably watching Netflix. Or some of you are probably watching something a little bit more edgy, I should say. With some of the people I heard talking in this chat, who knows what the fuck you're watching. But as long as you're entertained, I guess, and you're not harming anyone. That's the important thing. Just don't harm anyone. Don't do anything illegal. Stay safe out there, guys. All that good stuff. Yeah, definitely. Farming is just, ugh. It's pretty boring in this one. But at least chatting with you guys makes it a little bit more interesting. What the items for to craft the new heroes? What do you mean, love? The new items to craft the new heroes? You talking about the sheets? When you pull one unit one time, you guarantee to get it. And then to make it like a star level increase, like a level 5 to a 6, you're going to need to pull that unit 2 more times. Or you can use your rainbow sheets. 40 rainbow sheets equals 1 dupe for a 5-star. And 80, of course, will give you an instant 6-star. But you don't want to use rainbow sheets on any non exclusive units, like ones that are limited. Those are the only times that you'd want to use rainbow sheets, unless you're like Josh first and you accidentally fuck up and don't pay attention and you use 40 on Didiasta. That one still burns. That one still burns, man. So you got to be very careful. The game will trick you. It'll say, oh, hey, you can evolve your unit, and then you'll click and thinking, okay, cool, and then you realize your rainbow sheets are gone. So be very, very careful. You don't want to pull a Josh first. You don't want to 6-star Didiasta with rainbow sheets. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. $10 and comes with 1,340 jewels and 75 stand-up pops. Yeah, definitely one of the best packs in the game for sure. What do you think of the new episode of Black Clover? Oh, I enjoyed it. This thing. I mean, I've already caught up on a manga, which actually the manga is not too far ahead of the anime now. That's why I feel like we're gonna go into filler hell soon. I don't think we're gonna get the next big arc. I'm not gonna spoil it for those of you who are not manga readers, even though it's only like 20 chapters. Honestly, if you're not a manga reader, I would actually go read the manga real quick. You're like you'll be reading 20 chapters and you're caught up. Like literally, if you've caught up to the anime and you want to know what happens in the next arc, just go read like 20 some chapters. You could do it in literally just a couple hours and then you're caught up. Then you know everything that's up to current date Black Clover. That's how close the anime and the manga are together. So, I mean, we're just literally one big arc apart between the two. So that's why I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of filler soon. I'd rather they just take the anime off TV and come back in like a year instead of getting filler. But let's be honest, they're not going to do that. They're going to try and squeeze out milk money. So they're going to probably go a lot of filler. And I'm not too happy about it, because I already get enough filler in Boruto. We don't need no more damn filler. This is why I always consider seasonal anime always superior to ongoing. And I know some people may argue with that, but let's be honest. If we didn't have seasonal anime, we wouldn't have anime like Demon Slayer, for example, from 2019. That would not be that good of an anime if they had to do that every week for years. Okay? It's just, I think what happens with mainstream ongoing anime is the fact that you just see it so many times that you're more invested into the show because it's always there. It's something that becomes a part of your daily routine. You know, like every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, Saturday or Sunday, you know that anime episode is going to be there. Even if it's filler and you hate it, even if the anime quality is lower than seasonal, you're going to always favor that anime just out of habit, just because you're going to see it all the time. While as seasonal anime, it comes in for 12 to 24 episodes per season, and it'll blow you away. The animation quality is on point. The development, the pacing, it's all perfect. But when that's over, the hype will die down soon, because you have not seen that anime for, let's say, half a year to a year, maybe even 2 to 3 years if you're AOT, and then you just kind of forget that it's even a thing, even though at one point it was the best thing you ever saw. That's the difference between ongoing and seasonal. Seasonal is better in doses, while the mainstream ongoing becomes more dull, but it's still fresh in your mind because it's every week, if that makes sense. Hopefully I explained that okay. Some of you probably got question marks floating all over your fucking head. What the fuck? But hopefully that makes sense. So a lot of people will usually argue that ongoing is better than seasonal just for the simple fact that it's just a part of your daily routine. But if you're talking about anime quality, development, stuff like that, I always prefer seasonal. Josh, I don't think now Relic from new event worth to get it. Klaus, no. The new exchange event Relic is garbage. We said that like at the beginning of the stream. It's just a very bad Relic. It's not good at all. I can't say anything good about it. Don't think so, Arian. I don't believe I have. Shield Hero was good, but so short. Sometimes that always happens. You get some of the best things in the world, but they always come and they come and go just so quickly, and it's like in a blink of an eye, it's there, then it's not. I hate that when that happens. Sometimes animes are just so good and you invest into them so much that you are just looking at the screen and you're glued to it until it's finally over. Then you realize, damn, that felt like 2 minutes. And it was a 26-minute episode, but it felt like it was 2 minutes because it was so smooth that it just flew by. And then before you know it, week in and week out, 12 weeks is gone, you know, and now the season's over, and you're like, shit. Now what am I gonna watch now to fill that void? You know, I hate. That's probably the worst feeling as an anime fan, is when you find an anime that's that good, and you know that it's over, and you have to wait for months or years to get the second season or the third season, etc., etc. It's a pain in the ass. Thankfully, there's so much different anime out there that we can kind of always keep filling that empty void in our daily entertainment. My Hero is not that good. King? Nani? King, did you just say My Hero is not that good? What? I don't know if you guys saw the last arc in My Hero Academia, but goddamn, that fight with Deku was on point. Oh, it's definitely not the best, but not good is definitely an argument. No, My Hero Academia is awesome, but yeah, it's definitely not the best. It was a little bit overhyped. I agree. It has a very slow start, and it does have a lot of slice of life episodes in between that I'm not a big fan of. I'm just not a big fan of slice of life, guys. I want to watch anime for deep emotional connections with characters. I want to see them have obstacles. I want to see them struggle and then find ways to overcome that struggle. I don't want to see an episode where, haha, blah 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 Chan, how are you doing? Like, no, fuck you. Fuck that episode. Who directed this shit? They need fired. And what's worse is when I see an episode where it becomes instant classic badass, one of your top 10 fighting episodes of all time, or at least for that year, and then the next episode they jump right into a slice of life. It's like they took me all the way to the fucking moon, and then they just fucking crashed me into the middle of the fucking ocean the next episode. It's like if I wanted to go up and feel like I'm on cloud 9 and then crash, I would either smoke some hash, I would go get really crazy and take a few fucking 5-hour energy and drink some Red Bull and Monster at the same fucking time. I mean, if I want to crash and burn, I would just do that instead. Don't do it to me in my anime, damn it. I always hated that. It's like, don't take me up to the high of highs and then bring me to the lowest of lows. Like, it's just dumb. Keep me invested, keep me interested, keep the storylines going. Okay, cool. We got through one obstacle. Boom. Put another obstacle in front of me, and then let's find out a way to get through that. And then just keep doing that over and over and over again. And what you're doing is you're slowly building a main character that a lot of people can invest into. This is why I feel like Tokyo Ghoul was very underrated in storytelling, because Kaneki is always put into an obstacle over and over and over. It's like the dude does not get a break. He's one of the most miserable characters I've ever seen because he has to deal with so much adversity, and he never gets a break to kind of just relax and just enjoy himself. He doesn't get that slice of life shit. It's constant tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. So he's constantly being put into deeper and deeper and deeper emotional situations, and it's perfect. It's a great storytelling. That's what I want to see in more anime. I hate slice of life. Fuck it. Josh, have you watched Inspector Reviewer, the best anime of this decade so far? No. What the hell is that? Inspector Reviewer. Never heard of it. That's why I also like Overlord. I love Overlord because he's just so overpowered as a main character that he can literally do whatever he wants. But he's so cautious and careful at the same time that he tries not to make mistakes. While also still coming off as, hey, I'm the biggest badass around here, which is always so ironic because it's like usually you see these characters as main characters where they have to build up to be strong and they have to overcome obstacles, while as in Overlord's case, He's actually starting out at the top of the mountain. He's overpowered, but he kind of dumbs himself down because he's cautious and careful and calculated and tries to think strategically. And it's very interesting how they do it. I love that as well. And I always loved the choreography that they did for Hunter x Hunter fights as well, where they would always have somebody actually sitting there and breaking down the fights and the strategies, what our heroes and villains are thinking. I always thought that was really cool too. So just some interesting dynamics to some animes that I feel that people should, probably utilize a bit more. But obviously it starts first at the manga. The manga has to do it first before the anime can, of course, adapt it. One Punch Man, I'm gonna probably make a lot of people mad right now. One Punch Man to me is trash. And the reason why I feel One Punch Man is trash is it's meant to be a parody, and it has very little to any character development. It's literally a character that just one day decided, I'm tired of getting my ass kicked, I'm just gonna be a superhero. And then he just does the most basic of exercises and now becomes a godlike level threat in his own universe. I'm sorry, the character development, the build-up, all of it, there's nothing there for me. There's none of it. I love seeing the awesome fight scenes. Those are cool. But that's all it has. It's fight scenes with no substance. It's just... it's all it is. But don't get me wrong, I do love the fight scenes of One Punch Man. They are epic, but it's just, man, everything else is just, it's so lackluster. Yeah, another gag anime is Dr. Why am I having a brain fart? Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. By Toriyama. He did it before Dragon Ball. Why am I having a brain fart right now? Holy shit. I've watched all of the episodes, and I'm having a brain fart right now. Holy crap. Someone help me out. Dr. Stone, Dr. Slump. Yeah, Dr. Slump. There we go. That ain't it, Chief. That's right. Dr. Slump. Yep. Dr. Stone. Isn't that one of the newer animes that people were watching recently? I haven't even checked that out yet. But yeah, Dr. Slump. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the one with the Raleigh. Yep. Where they made her a gag character, and she's just supposed to be like this OP, just can't be destroyed fucking robot. And I just thought that was hilarious. But again, that was like back in the 70s, I think. So it made sense back then. Nowadays, it's like I don't really want to see gag animes no more. That's why I'm not a fan of Gintama. I know that, oh my god, I just probably triggered all the Gintama fans, but I don't like animes that make fun of other animes. I want to see animes. I watch animes for the story building, the character development, the adversity main characters have to face and how they're going to overcome it. That's what I love. That's why Naruto was really good. That's why Inuyasha was really good. That's why Yu Yu Hakusho was really good. All these old classic animes that had all of those things, all those different layers. That's what I want to see. I'm going to make your brain fart. It does have some good fight scenes. What's that? Josh, I got a reply from Bandai regarding account restoration. Maybe if you could advise others to write down some information they required in case they have similar issues. I think it's the same email that they send everyone. I saw a lot of people in the Discord posting those too. Why Josh cries emoji. Oh man. People always judge One Punch Man as a whole based on season 2, but haven't ever read the manga. The manga did season 2 better. It's pretty much the same, but the art and the animation doesn't compare to the manga. Yeah, I'm not really comparing. I know the animation was shit because a different studio picked it up, but I'm not even talking about the actual art quality. I'm just talking about the lack of actual character development and storytelling in One Punch Man. It's just not there for me. The action scenes are great, but the story, the underlining story, it's just not there. It's a gag anime though, so, that's what you expect. I would still love one day though to see One Punch Man versus Goku. Just for the lulz, I think that'd be fucking hilarious. I still don't think, well, really, it kind of depends, because a lot of people, they kind of like, I guess you could say they overestimate how strong One Punch Man really is. Saitama hasn't really shown anything that's more or less, I would say, small galaxy level, and that might be if I'm fucking really yanking him right now. He hasn't really done anything that's like on a major feat compared to some of the anime characters. He's definitely planet level. I'll give him that. Large planet level. Potentially star level, if we want to yank him a little bit. Going by the manga, though, I would give him... I'd give him maybe Galaxy. I think he has the potential to be a Galaxy Buster. But that's it. That's as far as I can yank him. I can't put him Universal at all. Not even close. Not until they give him, of course, that feat. Which I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. But we'll see. Goku and Vegeta ain't surviving Zeno Eraser. You mean the Hakai. Talking about Languorous, he's amazing, but his AA is bad. Seeing how not to summon a Demon Lord. Gosh, I have 80 sheet. Should I wait for Yuno or upgrade my Devil? Figlion. I'd wait for SD Yuno at this point, as long as you're not struggling. Saitama doesn't lose to Goku. I don't know, legit. Where's your feats for that? So I'm a numbers guy. We need that analytical data. There is no data that will tell me that Saitama can even hang with Goku in base form. There's nothing. There's not 1 ounce of evidence that would say that Saitama can beat Goku, even in Goku's base form. And that's just the facts. There's no feats for him at all. The highest feat for Saitama has been star level. That's it. Yeah, but see, that's the thing about the story is actually lacking substance. Saitama has only fought star level beings. He hasn't fought anything higher than that. So to him, he might be strong for what I'm trying to think of. What they would consider a universal threat in his world would be a lot lower than what Goku would consider a universal threat in his. And that's the way they've written the story so far. So they're saying, oh, Saitama can kill off any villain in his universe. But could he fight the villains in Goku's universe? Probably not. Because Goku's villains are goddamn 4th, 5th, even 6th dimensional beings. Saitama has only fought things that were more or less based on just pure strength, not hacks abilities, like a Zeno, for example, that can just click his fingers and make a whole multiverse disappear. That does not even exist in the story of Saitama. So they'd have to make that situation become a reality for us to actually compare and contrast those two types of universes to really sit there and decide, hey, could Saitama fight Goku? Right now, that does not exist. So if we were to put current Saitama against current Goku, Goku would slap the shit out of him. Matter of fact, I'd do you one better. If we took, let's see, honestly, Krillin could probably slap everybody. No, let me take that back. Yamcha could probably slap everybody in One Piece right now if we're comparing feats. Yamcha could slap everyone in One Piece. Or I'm sorry, One Punch Man. Well, see, that's the thing though, legit. Saitama does have a power scale. His power scale is whatever his highest feat is, and then we have to go backwards. Right now, Saitama has maxed out at star level. Can he go higher? Sure. But then we're going into the realm of possibilities and assumptions and not actually what they've written, or I should say written, and told us as viewers and readers. Right now, Saitama's peak is star level. Could he go higher? Sure. But have we seen it? No. So again, that's just the realm of possibilities, and we can't use that to judge strength when we're competing two different feats together when we're doing a versus battle. Can't do it. Because then that's saying, okay, how strong can Goku get? Because Goku's always breaking his barriers and becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So if we wanted to go by that assumption, I could say, hey, Goku could slap the shit out of Zeno if he just kept training. You know what I mean? You see where the problem becomes an issue legit? We can't do that. We can't do that. Because then that's just the realm of possibilities and assumptions. And we can't use that as factual information when comparing feats. Because then we could just say Goku will always win because that's his character. That's his gimmick. If he gets beat, he'll become stronger than the person who beat him and beat him the next time around. So if Saitama beat Goku, then Goku would beat him the next time around, because then Goku would train and become stronger than Saitama. And then we would just keep going back and forth for all of eternity. So we can't use those. We got to go feat against feat. Yeah, but Goku's been beaten fighting villains that are stronger than Saitama's highest feat. You understand what I'm saying here, legit? That's what I'm trying to explain here. Saitama hasn't fought anything to the level of what Goku has. That's what I'm saying. You got to compare the feats. The highest feat versus the highest feat. Who achieved the higher feat between the two. And then you got to break down their abilities, their weaknesses, etc., etc. And then you put together a fight. And honestly, right now, if I put Goku against Saitama, Goku would just be in base form and he'd slap Saitama. Yeah, Goku's died and came back how many times at this point? So, I mean, you could technically say Goku's fucking immortal. Because when he dies, he just comes back. They just bring him back. But here's the thing. People don't understand a little detail about Saitama. He's not invincible. And you know why he's not invincible? He actually lost his hair training hard, which means he had a negative effect on his body. I bet you a lot of people don't break it down that much, but I'm a numbers guy. I love to break down every little bit, every little nook and cranny of a character. And the fact that Saitama lost hair, he actually had a negative effect on his body, which means he's not invincible, which means he does have a weakness. And they haven't even shown that if like what he could do in space for long periods of time, because he was only on the moon for like literally a split second. So we'd have to see what his body could handle being in space or being under excruciating conditions for long periods of time. Not just pure strength for strength, but actual things affecting his body in negative ways for long periods of time. So there's a lot of things that we still have to see with Saitama, what he can and cannot do. But like I said, that's assumptions, and that's not feats that he's actually showcased so far. And that's why we cannot include any of that stuff. Because then we'd have to do it for Goku, and then we have to do it for any other character that ever got into a versus battle, and it just wouldn't work. Because here's your logic, legit. Here's your logic. You're saying that Saitama's character gimmick is that he will always win. But Goku's gimmick is if he gets defeated, he'll come back stronger and always win in the end. You see what I'm saying? So if we just went by those two assumptions, those two characters would never beat each other forever. Because Saitama would never lose and Goku would always come back stronger to always win. So it's kind of like an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. You see what I'm saying? So we couldn't do that. So we have to go by feats. What has Saitama done? What has Goku done? Goku has shaken, fucking can't talk. Goku has shaken the entire fucking multiverse while going into different forms or just, throwing some punches with gods. Okay? Goku, when he went into Ultra Instinct, actually shook a fucking area of space that didn't even have any space in it, which is when they did the tournament. So Goku's done some fucking crazy shit just from powering up that Saitama hasn't even done at his best in a fight. And that's just the way we have to do it. Well, see, that's the thing though, legit. That's the way you have to do an anime fight. You have to take both characters at their best and they have to fight. And right now, Saitama hasn't done anything close to Goku. So, as big as a Saitama fan you are, no matter if you're biased or not, you have to take the feats. The feats are the most important piece to the puzzle when debating which character could beat another character. If we put them in similar realities, similar universes, and they both got to keep their best feats they've ever showcased in their own universes, and they put them against each other in one fight, who's going to win? Right now it'd be Goku. You just can't do it. Because we don't know how strong we don't know how strong Saitama is. They might wrote Saitama as being this unstoppable force, but what if they ever make a villain for him in the future that could kick his ass? That's also considered an unstoppable force. And there's also the misconception of you get the god. You ever heard of a god complex? You get a god complex when you feel like you're untouchable until you finally meet somebody. When you finally meet your match. You feel like you're untouchable, you're unbeatable, you're better at everything, you're smarter than them. Until you finally meet that rival. That person that can challenge you both physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever. That's what they call someone who has a god complex. So, they have Saitama basically right now with a god complex. What if they ever wrote for him to actually have a challenge in the future? Then everything that you just said was thrown out the window. And that's the thing, we don't know any of that stuff. We can't tell the future. So again, the realm of possibility and assumptions, you can't utilize that. It's not a tool that you can use when doing a verse fight. Why fans make something that other anime characters can beat Goku? Because Goku, love is like the epitome of all anime fans. He's like the ultimate main character because people followed him for, damn 20 years plus. So he's kind of like, in Goku's kind of what got a lot of people in the anime to begin with. So when people do any kind of verse battles, they always like to throw Goku into the mix. Because Goku is like at the top of the mountain. He's like on the Mount Rushmore of anime characters. So that's why he's used a lot. But yeah, hopefully I explained my perspective on how I do verse fights. I like to use the numbers and the data. All right, this is gonna be our last one, guys. We've done this so freaking much. I don't even know if we can even buy. I don't even know how much stuff we can even buy right now in the shop. I mean, when you watch him for 20 years, Nightwolf, he can get a little bit stale, if you know what I mean. A little stale, rather. Man, we didn't even break 14K of the main currency. That's whack-a-doodle, man. That's whack. Oh, we got two more we can do real quick. Just do these last two runs, and then... Man, these events take forever. I love Goku, but I agree, Nightwolf. Yeah, but in the same sense, like, Goku's not a solid main character. He's not a well-rounded main character. He's got a lot of cool traits to him, but he also has a lot of bad traits. I don't know if there ever is or ever will be a perfect main character that like just does everything perfectly in terms of development, getting through obstacles, making logical decisions, progressing naturally, emotionally to whatever the situation is. I don't know if we're going to get a main character that will ever be perfect, but there are some that are very close. For example, Brotherhood with Metal Gear. I almost said Metal Gear Solid. What the fuck am I talking about, bro? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of those that is the closest thing to perfection that I've ever seen. That it has everything that you want. If you guys have never seen the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the true adaptation of the manga, watch it. It's one of, if not the best animes ever created. It's not gonna blow you away with art and animation because it is a little bit older, you know, older times. But if you're looking for story building, character development, super awesome main characters, a great side cast, and hell, even one of the best dubs you'll ever listen to. Hell, that's one of the rare times I'd consider the dub better than the actual sub. So, it is the total package. So if you guys have not seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, go watch it. Go, you know, just watch it in a day or two. Just get it out of your system, and you will be thoroughly impressed, and I think you'll greatly enjoy it. It's definitely one of the best ever. For me, I think Sinbad from Magi is the best character in it. Of course you do, Sinbad, because your name's Sinbad. I mean, we gave that away. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is also great. It's just there's no ending. Because, obviously, because the mangaku he had health issues, he's got Dragon Quest issues, and he refuses to hand over his work to the producers to give to another writer. Unfortunately. So I don't know if we're ever going to get a finish to Hunter x Hunter. I'd love to get a finish to it, but I don't know. I think they ended off with the Dark Continent. I think that's where we stopped. And we haven't had anything really since, unfortunately. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. We kind of got like super sidetracked, but at least it took my mind off this just so boring as hell farming. Hopefully you guys were enjoying that. Full Metal Alchemist for the win. Oh, yeah, totally, man. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was awesome. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you guys are in a big old world. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tick notifications, join us in the Discord below. March 3rd cannot come soon enough when I'm sitting here doing an over 2-hour stream of fucking farming. Miserable shit. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, actually, it's only been an hour and a half. Damn, time went really slow. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. Have a good one, guys. Peace.